Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this game 3. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. They've got Christie, Leitner out there with Yao. Then it's Kukoc, and it's quickly into the point guard position. And for Cleveland, Baca is out there with Jackson. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Micic in at the 1. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've got a basic situation in front of them, Greg. Win tonight and move on, or become a spectator.
And in round one, especially, elimination games can be pressure-packed. You don't want to go home this soon. This is the time to put an entire season of effort into one game.
Now, here is Yao. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And this is right where Yao wants to be. His size makes that easy money.
Micic, the pass to Embiid. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Quickly looking it over. Outside, Kukoc. Oh, good with the triple. And here are the Cavaliers. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
That mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of them.
Castellanos. Here's Leitner. The trade. The shot comes out. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us. With strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from coach on how they'll slow down the Browns' output tonight. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Jackson passes to Rick Hasner. Here's Micic from the arc. And it's Leitner with the rebound.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the court.
Now, quickly. Now inside. Embiid's there. Kukoc can't get it to go.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Yeah, banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Ibaka, the pass to Micic. Just 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak. And it's Portland with the rebound. quickly to the inside. The shot's good from Yao. 6 points for Yao.
Defense can't deal with Yao's size inside. They just don't know what to do.
Micic, the pass to Rakasny. Off target with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Picked by Yao. Pass to Christie. And he's good on the three ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Micic, the pass to Ibaka. Here's Rakasny. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Stolen away. Here's Micic, quickly covering. Here's Rakasny, and a miss there on the triple.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Quickly the pass to Christie. Yao in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You try to contest Means' shot, but at 7'6", it's almost impossible.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And I don't think I need to tell you what makes Yao Ming special. With his size, the sky is literally the limit for this young man.
Good on both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Trailblazers, Waters has checked in, and Maxey subbed in for Quickly. Portland on defense. Ibaka outside. Outside Jackson. Pocket 6. Off the run. Portland grabs the miss. Yao's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Leitner, defended by Ibaka. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Tries the spin move. And Childers kicks to Jackson. Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Portland. Pass to Yao. And the layup's good off the glass. Yao's got 10 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
To the middle, here's Jackson. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Outside, Maxey. Yao. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Embiid with the screen on Maxey. Over to the wing. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Maxey. Now Yao, defended by Ibaka. A nice shot by Yao. 12 points for him.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Blazers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot manning the middle. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. There's the pick. Here's Ryan. And it's off from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To Waters. Takes a three. Najee, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams against Stiff. Here's Stoudemire. Good work there as it goes. Stoudemire's got his first basket of the night.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Outside Williams. Outside Maxey. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. Second shot opportunity. The Cavaliers pull it in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Childress. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Yao. Over in the corner, Christie. Sinks the triple. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
And the big man Yao surveying the floor well. Good job spotting the open man.
Here's Micic. No scoring in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to quickly. Here's Najee. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Maxey, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jackson has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Yao. It's hauled in by Carswell. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Jackson from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Master quickly. Outside, Maxey. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Rakasner's shot is off.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And here is Yao by Stoudemire. After Najee. Clock at 4. Portland needs to get off the shot. Now, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Rakasner, the pass to Micic. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Christie kicks to Yao. Outside, Maxey. Faster quickly. Kicks it out to Maxey. And the rejection by Jackson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Cavaliers making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Kukoc, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Micic. Scoreless thus far. And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Cavaliers. And Portland with a change here, too. Leitner's checked in for Maxey. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Here's Micic. Hasn't made one yet. And Ibaka kicks to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Over Kukoc. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Down low. It's stolen by Ibaka. It's picked off. On the wing, Christie. He has 6. They could use a bucket. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Rakasner. Trains the three-pointer.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Yao in the high post. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Yep, it counts.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Leitner. Here's Christie. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. And Embiid with the block.
And Embiid protecting the rim, using that 7-foot frame, big fella. Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Brad, you limited their effectiveness early. What did you guys do defensively?
I think we just did a good job coming out with intensity. We did a good job frustrating them. You know, this is a team that's really good at moving the ball, and they got a lot of guys who can put it on the floor, go one-on-one. So, you know, we're just accepting the challenge, limiting them to one shot as much as possible, getting out and going.
Thanks, Brad. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers, they were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Yao Ming really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 3. They've got Ibaka. He's out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Ibaka for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Yao's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Back to Christie. Kukoc from outside connects from three-point range. Kukoc has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The offensive rebound, and yes, it's good.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Pass to Leitner, fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Here's Micic, quickly covering. Outside Jackson. Here's Embiid. Portland grabs the miss. Yao's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Christie offline with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Embiid with the screen on quickly. Micic, the pass to Embiid. Yao with the block.
At 7'6", Yao is a huge shot blocking threat. Got to be careful shooting when he's roaming nearby.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Christie the pass to Yao. On the wing quickly. Again the miss by the Trailblazers. The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Embiid the screen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 4. Lets it go from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on it.
There's the triple. The Cavaliers with another miss. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Wagner. Here's Christie. Can they get it? And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Micic, the pass to Jackson. Misses the 3. Good coach against Jackson. Pass to quickly. Here's Leitner. Nothing on the board. Yeah. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And we're getting a good glimpse of what Yao can do. He's not going to be a specialist in this league. He is going to be a force.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Josh Childress, he's checked in for Jackson. And Portland with a change here too. Maxey's checked in. So it's the Cavaliers now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Ibaka for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's Maxey. Back to quickly. All alone. And the basket is good. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hardware.
Embiid the screen for 3. No good from Childress. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. And Portland with a change here, too. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. The Cavaliers trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
3-pointer. Childress gets the bucket. Childress has got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Outside, Maxey gets a very good look and converts.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Outside, Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer, no good. Now Cleveland shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough time for them all around on the offensive end. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night. And he's good on the first of 3. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Outside, Maxey. Picked by Yao. Launches a three. Another shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
No good from Childress. Trailblazers leading by 4. 27 seconds left in the third. And Cleveland making a change here. Stiff is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 24, Brian Stiff.
Williams, a screen on Stiff. Pass to Williams. Puts up a three. The rebound by Childress. Here is Stiff. He has yet to score. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And here's Maxey outside. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Portland out in front, leading by just 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Yao. Tyrese Maxey out there with Zaire Williams. It's Najee in at the 4. Here's Jackson, and the layup is good. Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Najee. Yao with the screen on Stoudemire. With the shot. Got a piece of it. Here he goes. Count the basket. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Outside, Maxey. Here's Waters. Sinks the three-pointer. Waters got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Stiff the pass to Stoudemire. Now, here's Childress. Over Maxey. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Stoudemire. Goes back up. Portland grabs the miss. Yao's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Waters passes to Maxey. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Williams has a screen for Maxey. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Maxey touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switch here also for Portland. Kukoc is checked in. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Got a look now for Portland. Leitner's checked in for Najee. Christie comes in for Williams. And quickly in for Maxey. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. McCasner, the pass to Jackson. And he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
And it's quickly missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Micic can't hit.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And here's quickly for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Quickly. Christie with it. After Quickly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Portland trailing here. Now in the post, guarded by Embiid. Embiid with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still over from the field.
Outside, Christie. Down it goes for 3.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The 3 doesn't go. The Trailblazers with the lead. Now here's Kukoc. They double team Yao. Now Quickly. 5 to shoot. Christie fires. He's off from 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And for Portland, they're shooting a low 40% right now on their offensive performance. Not that time. It won't go. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Jackson outside. And here's the 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean looks.
Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Oh, that's a big shot from the young center. Ming showing he can be counted on in the biggest moments.
Jackson outside. The 3 is off.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on it when he's got a good look like that doesn't go down.
Embiid with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. .26 left in the game. Yao draws the double. Now Christie. And here is Yao. It's good.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Here's Rakasner. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our...
Coming right up for Seattle after... Winning game 2, they now try their luck in a very hostile environment. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. We've got Devin Vassell, and it's McLeod in at the 2-guard spot. Bledsoe outside. Down low. Here's Mourning. And Ratliff pulls it down. It's Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Taking a look at the 76ers. They are ready to get things going in the final game of this series.
Well, they know what is at stake here in this final game. All they want to do is get out of this first round one way or another.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Hayward.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Both free throws good from Hayward. Seattle on offense. And here's Bledsoe. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Hayward outside. Teague against Bledsoe. Here's the teardrop, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Eric Bledsoe. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for your Sixers, Jeff Teague. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. We played just over a minute here in the first. Bledsoe outside. There's a screen. The 3. And Ratliff pulls it down. Outside Teague. Stewart, screen on Bledsoe. Hayward outside. From downtown. On target from range. Hayward's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Teague against Bledsoe. And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
6 to shoot. The floater. Kemp, the pass to Vassell. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Stewart finds Teague. Stewart, screen on Bledsoe. He shoots it. Vassell with the rebound. The Supersonics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to McLeod. Here's Kemp, guarded by Hayward. Kemp can't hit.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And it's Teague missing. Seattle trails by 4. Bledsoe outside. Misses the 3. And Hayward has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense paid. Bledsoe with it. To snap the cold streak. Counted from distance.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hayward's shot is off.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
They set the pick from the arc. And again, Seattle with a triple.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Bledsoe against T. Hayward for three. He gets it in there.
Oh, he's got 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Bledsoe for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hayward, the pass to Anderson. Inside, here's Radcliffe. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
There's a screen. Bledsoe for three. Bledsoe with another miss. The Sixers lead by 4. Stewart, screen on Bledsoe. Hayward outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Seattle trails by 6. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Kemp. On the wing, Bledsoe. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Bledsoe against T. It's deflected. They retain possession. .116 left in the first quarter. Bledsoe outside. To the paint. Here's Mourning. And rejected. Williams finds Teague. Hayward outside. Here's the three. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
On the wing, Bledsoe. Williams defending. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 8 points. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside T. Hayward for three. Kemp with a rebound.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now Bledsoe. Give him 8 points now. Back to Thomas. The three. That shot is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And Seattle, looking at who they've got. We've got Cam Thomas, and it's Vasquez in at the point guard.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Now, here's Williams. No made baskets yet. Here's Dickow. Clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. To the inside. Oh, Nice shot by Ostertag.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
The Sixers lead by 4. Pass to Ellie. Here's Keith. Philadelphia moving it around. Williams passes to Dickow. Over to the left wing. A shot from the high post. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. Seattle making a switch here. Anderson finds Hayward. Nice move. Nice D from Vassell. Seattle trails by 4. Bledsoe, pass to McLeod. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
The 76ers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Dickow passes to Hayward. A good-looking shot from the wing. Hayward's got 7.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's McLeod. Inside. Here's Humphries. The rebound by Keith. The Sixers lead by 4. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Here's McLeod. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's McLeod, guarded by Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. McLeod can't hit. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Stewart. Seattle pulls it in.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
The 3, Vassell. Kept alive. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's McLeod. 4-3. Dickow pulls it in. To the paint. Keith's shot is good. Keith's got his first 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here.
ENT, give him the hand.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Unloads. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's the pick. Teague goes in. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Bledsoe for 3. And Ratliff pulls it down. Ratliff's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Teague against Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Stewart. Fires for 3. The rebound by McLeod. Seattle trails by 10. Kemp, Vassell outside. Bledsoe for 3. Bledsoe with another miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Down low. Here's Mourning. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Sixers lead by 8. 1:44 left in the first half. No coverage that time. Hayward's got 10 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Mourning. Rebound by the 76ers. Ratliff's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he lobs it up. Vassell with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Vassell can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Anderson passes to T. Hayward for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Vassell. Here's Mourning. Checked by T. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Seattle missing. Philadelphia leading by 14. The crossover. Here's Anderson. Up top, Stewart. Outside T. They set a pick. Driving to the basket. Banked it in off the glass. T's got his second basket.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Gordon Hayward, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot. Oh, so close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Who needs a multifaceted approach when you can dominate in the lane like this? It has been impressive.
My only piece of advice, don't stop.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. You can't get too comfortable. You need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Gordon Hayward having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Seattle trails by 16. We've got Isaiah Stewart. He's out there with Gordon Hayward, and it's Anderson in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Hayward outside, beyond the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Teague against Bledsoe to the left side wing. Kemp can't hit. The Sixers lead by 19. Outside Teague. Pass to Stewart. Philadelphia moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayward. Seattle pulls it in.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Bledsoe for 3. And Ratliff pulls it down. Ratliff's got rebound number 11.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Pass to Hayward. Launches it. That one is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Clock can't hit.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Outside T. Stewart, screen on Bledsoe. Hayward, right side. Pulls up. Hayward missing again.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
They set the pick. Bledsoe for 3. Fires in the triple. Bledsoe's got 11 points.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Hayward outside from behind the arc. And it's Hayward again missing.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Teague. Over Bledsoe. The Sixers again can't hit.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Mourning, guarded by Hayward. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Stewart, a screen on Bledsoe. Teague, the pass to Hayward. Outside Teague. Takes a 3. Ratliff, the second chance points on the tip in. He's got 12.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Bledsoe outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Philadelphia making a change here. Williams is checked in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Anderson for 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's McLeod. The 3 is up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Ratliff.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside Teague. From outside the arc. Kemp with a rebound. Seattle trails by 13. To the middle. Here's McLeod. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Teague. And here's Anderson. Now here's Teague. He's got 5. Ratliff. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ratliff's got 14 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Kemp. On the wing, Vassell. Here's McLeod. This one for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go. Seattle making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kemp. Still without a bucket. Here's Humphries. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. No good off the glass. Philadelphia leading by 15. Outside, Anderson. Outside, Williams. Teague finds Anderson. Back to Teague. No good with a jumper from the wing.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Seattle move the ball around. Pass to Vasquez. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Teague. Now Williams. He's guarded by Vassell. Williams passes to Anderson. There's the triple. Seattle pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And there's the screen. Tipped. And they're able to recover.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And here's Teague. He's got 5. From deep. That shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And Seattle, looking at who they've got. They've got Eric Bledsoe. He's out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Ostertag in at the center position. Right side, Williams. And it's in there. Williams has got his first basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Bledsoe, the pass to Ostertag. Thomas up top. Williams defending. Thomas misses.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Ooh, ripped away. Here we go. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Dickow pulls it in. The Sixers lead by 17. Williams looking around. Pass to Dickow. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Bledsoe can't get it to go.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
The Sixers again can't hit.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Inside, here's Ostertag. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
t-shirt? Who wants them? Get up and make some noise.
Deciding to change it up and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Hayward. Here's Radliff. Philadelphia moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward outside. The 3-ball. Humphries grabs the miss. Humphries has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams against Thomas. The rebound by Keith. Keith's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Launches a 3. Seattle pulls it in.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Philadelphia leading by 15. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Hayward, good.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
The 76ers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Bledsoe against T. Pass to Radliff. And here's Anderson. Stewart, left side. Kemp with the rebound. Seattle trails by 18. Bledsoe with it. Here's Mourning. Pass to Kemp. Here's Bledsoe. Rebound by Philadelphia. Stewart's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Stewart, screen on Bledsoe. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
Seattle trails by 18. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Yeah.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Philadelphia leading by 17. Now T. Outside Hayward. Let's loose for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's T. Outside Hayward. It's Anderson on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And out of bounds. Seattle will have it.
Away team ball.
Seattle trails by 18. They set the screen. Takes a 3. Oh, it misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Outside Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Vassell.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the 76ers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
Left side Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stewart, screen on Bledsoe. Can't get it. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Supersonics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Kemp. Puts up the tray. The 3 ball is down.
3 points.
And here's T. Here's Hayward. To shoot. Oh, no good again that time. Vassell. He's off from 3. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.
and a little behind-the-scenes action. The team preparing for perhaps its biggest Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Cunningham. Gooden is out there with Caron Butler. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Hill in at the 1. And stolen by Barnes. Hill against Snow. Hibbert with a screen on Hill. Here's Snow. Here's Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound. And doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
A strong work all around. And the rebound and the step both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way. He got his reward at the end.
That one drops for him.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Knicks on offense. Pass to King. And here is Mullen. Here's Hibbert. That shot missing. Great defense that time from Şengün. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, we have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Şengün. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Butler against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Hill. The Knicks pull it in. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Here's Mullen after Caron Butler's bucket. Here's Snow. Back to King. Knocked loose. Gooden with the steal. Butler from outside. That one misses. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hibbert hits the bucket.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here is Hill. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Cunningham right side. It's back to Hill. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Hill. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far tonight. Outside Mullen. Here's Snow. Still yet to score. Hibbert gets the bucket. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Mullen. Here's Snow. Hibbert with the screen on Hill. Here's Snow. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Hill passes to Cunningham. Hill looking around. Şengün with the screen on Snow. Cunningham's shot is off.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
Here's Snow. It's to Hibbert. Makes it off the glass. Hibbert's got 10 points in the game.
You got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Butler, no good.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
Outside Mullen. To the paint. Here's Hibbert, and it's blocked by Şengün.
Şengün playing big. That's what we call protecting the rim, folks.
Here's Gooden and Hibbert with the block. Inside, here's Barnes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for Oklahoma City. Tamari Carroll comes in for Caron Butler. And Hubert Davis subbed in for Hill. Pass to Gooden. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Pick up by Hill. Outside Mullen. Shot from the wing. Thunder with the rebound.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Cunningham passes to Carroll. Cunningham sets a screen for Carroll. To the paint. Time to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. New York with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Snow, the pass to Mullen. Knocks down the three ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. To Cunningham. Şengün with the screen for Cunningham. It's Carroll on the wing. Outside, Davis. 5 on the clock. A three. They grabbed her on this.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Davis is out there with Roger Mason. Then it's Tamari Carroll. Then there's Jonas Jerebko. And it's Smith in at the 5. Here's Temple. Pass to Vincent. Here's Klein. Here's Temple. Pulls it from 20. And it comes off the front of the rim. It's Carroll on the wing. Defended by Vincent. Smith kicks to Davis. Smith right side. Pass to Mason. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Smith missing. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Rice. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jerebko for three. Vincent with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Klein. Here's Temple. Still scoreless. Here's Vincent. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And we're trailing by 9. Mason the pass to Carroll. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Carroll's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Hill. Cunningham outside. Jerebko the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Hill has the open look. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass really badly in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up to the Thunder. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Cunningham kicks to Hill. To Cunningham. Oklahoma City moving it around. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Pass to Vincent. Outside Mullen. Back to Vincent. Here's King. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Knicks. Snow comes in for Vincent. Şengün's checked in for the Thunder. Gooden comes in for Jonas Jerebko. Here is Cunningham. Still without a basket. Outside Hill. Over to the left wing. And Gooden kicks to Hill. To the middle. The jump hook. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Hill.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Pass to King. Now here's Mullen. Here's Hibbert. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Mullen against Cunningham. Butler in the corner. Cunningham outside. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
The shot Cunningham continues to hone. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
Here's Snow. Mullen for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
1:49 left in the second quarter. Now here is Hill. Cunningham outside. To the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
.132 left in the first half of basketball. It's tipped. Cunningham passes to Hill. Here's Gooden. Fires the three. The Knicks pull it in. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hibbert inside. Defended by Butler. And he comes up with the deuce.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Snow. Still yet to score. Inside. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Butler from outside. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Snow. Outside Mullen. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Cunningham with it. 5 points in the game. Shoots. A shot that time, not on target. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks up 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play, and looking at where the... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. You have to like what we're seeing from Roy Hibbert.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Knicks leading by 4. King is up there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Mullen. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Snow in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Back to Cunningham. Over Snow. Cunningham's shot is off.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Bounce pass from Hill. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Gooden.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Hibbert with a screen on Hill. Here's Snow. Here's Hibbert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Roy Hibbert at the line. 1 shot.
And so here is Oklahoma City. 6-point game. Hill passes to Goodman. And here's Cunningham. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New York leading by 6. Down low, here's Hibbert. Drew Gooden grabs the miss. And so he'll bring it up for the Thunder. Cunningham outside. Hill sets the screen for Cunningham. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Here's Şengün, just 4 to shoot. From about 16.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's Butler missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Under trailing by 6. Cunningham outside. There's a screen. And there's the call on Matt Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. For 3, Hill.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
New York moving the ball around. And it's Hibbert missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hill passes to Cunningham. Hill is screen on Snow. Butler on the way. Pocket 6. Here's Hill. Good on the 13-footer. Hill's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Here's Snow. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Hibbert. Over Şengün. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Hill passes to Goodman. Shoots the 3. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here is Mullen. Pass to Hibbert. Second chance shot. Gooden with the rebound.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
To the paint. King with the steal. Barnes against Butler. Here's Snow. Outside Mullen. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Snow. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hill passes to Goodman. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
For the Knicks, Ice is checked in, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Mullen. And then for Oklahoma City, Jerebko comes in for Şengün. And Hubert Davis subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Barnes kicks to Temple. And that one goes long. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That's the Jerebko. Davis surveying the floor. For the lead. Shot by Gooden is no good. The Knicks with the lead. There's the screen. Temple the pass to Barnes. Here's Temple. Pass to King. New York needs to get off a shot. And the Knicks miss again. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. On up the court. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for King. And the free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. And it's Jerebko, top of the key. Picked his pocket. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Snow. Pass to Rice. The rebound by Gooden. Gooden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Davis missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Gooden. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Snow. Back to Barnes. Tries again. It's blocked. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Jonas Jerebko. Hubert Davis out there with Cunningham. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. Vincent the pass to Rice. Here's Vincent. Lets the 3 fly. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the distance.
3-pointer. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Temple. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Rice. Mullen kicks to Temple. Just 5 on the clock. Hill, a screen on Cunningham. Vincent tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cunningham up top. He's guarded by Hill. Outside for Davis. To the wing on the left. To take the lead. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Mullen with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's Rice. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Roy Hibbert's checked in for New York. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Şengün's checked in for Damari Carroll. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. The Thunder with another miss. New York leading by 5. Vincent on the wing, covered by Cunningham, and it's Hill with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Here's Rice, defended by Jerebko. Outside Mullen, pass to Hibbert. Down low, here's Rice. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jerebko, the pass to Cunningham. Şengün with the screen for Cunningham. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack the confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Şengün uses the glass to finish the layup.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Mullen to the left wing. King outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Chris Mullen, and that's good. Mullen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Great ball movement there.
They've been looking at a set offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Can't get it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And down goes the three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Thunder trailing by 13. Now Cunningham. Şengün with a screen on Snow. For three. It's good.
With the ball on the inside, smartly, Şengün kicks it outside.
It's stolen by Hill. Cunningham. Another chance here.
2 minutes.
And here's Gooden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün with the screen for Cunningham. And it misses.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Hibbert inside. He's against Cunningham. Here's Barnes. No good from 3. Cunningham outside. Ah, it's good!
I think he's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. It could actually be a blow-by every single time.
Here's Snow. Outside Mullen. Here's Snow. Hibbert with the screen. Barnes. Trying again. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Roy Hibbert.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebound.
Cunningham. Outside Hill. And get the three. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Knocks down the three.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Snow against Cunningham.
Oh, gutsy stuff in there by Cade.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Cade Cunningham at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Benson with it. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Roy Hibbert.
next, the Warriors taking on the Clippers. For the Warriors, after winning Game 2, they now try their luck in a very hostile environment. Clippers, Warriors. Round 1. Of the NBA playoffs. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Marcus Smart. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Malone at the power forward position.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Pass to Love. Lets the three fly. Smart grabs a miss. And so Smart will bring it up for the Warriors. Now here's Edwards. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Gordon finds Porter. Love for three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Smart outside to the inside. Jones, the pass to Edwards. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Love. Puts up a three. They get it again. Gordon. Jones with the block.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Porter. Love a screen on Smart. Pass to Gordon. Three-pointer. The rebound by Malone.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Williams passes to Smart. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Jones sets a screen to the paint. And the dunk by Jones.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also with smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Porter. Pass to Love. Back to Porter. Here's Matthews. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Gordon from the arc. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Smart finds Edwards. Back to Smart. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's Gordon from the arc. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Smart outside. Fires from deep. Smart with another miss. The Clippers in the lead. Matthews passes to Porter. Outside Love. The three is up. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Now here's Smart. No points yet. Pass to Williams. Here's Malone. Now here's Williams. Defended by Gordon. Smart to 3. And the Warriors miss again.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Outside Love. Jacks up a 3. Jones grabs the board. Warriors trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Smart passes to Edwards. To win the drought. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
To the inside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Right side Edwards. Pass to Malone. Now Williams. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. 1:10 left now in the first quarter. Here's Flynn from downtown. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gugliotta. Shot clock at 5. Edwards for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Wesley to the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Edwards. And there's a pick. Pass to Gugliotta. And here's Edwards. Here's Flynn. That misses. And a chance to tie it.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Here's Aminu. Count the basket. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead. The 3 ball. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
We've got Smith, and it's Rasmussen in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Flynn. He's scoreless. Takes the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Wesley. Fires the 3. Park pulls it in. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Edwards. Here's Flynn. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Aminu. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. In transition, here come the Clippers. Wesley, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 10. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Clippers, Kevin Love's checked in for Hill. Matthews comes in for Smith. And it's Porter Jr. in for Wesley. Now here's Smart. There's the triple. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Porter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Aminu. Love for 3. Gets rebounded by Golden State. It's stolen. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Rasmussen. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. The rebound by Malone. Warriors trail by 10. Edwards, the pass to Gugliotta. The kick out to Edwards. Porter against Smart. Inside is Malone. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
What makes Love a top rebounder? He's great at reading the angles off the rim, getting to the right spots.
Outside, Williams. Smart for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Matthews passes to Porter. Here's Matthews, guarded by Edwards. Here's Matthews. Here's Love. No good there, off the double clutch.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside, Williams. Edwards finds Smart. To the left wing. Outside Edwards. Pass to Smart. The 3 is up. The rebound by Matthews.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Love up top. Here's Matthews. Outside Love. Matthews passes to Aminu. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Matthews got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Massey, he's checked in for the Clippers. Gordon comes in for Aminu. Jones, he's checked in for the Warriors. Anthony Edwards comes in for Edwards. Warriors trail by 15. And here's Smart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Smart outside. And Smart nails the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Porter looks it over. Outside Love. 4-3. Cash. Assisting on the play with Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so Smart will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 17. Pass to Malone. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Porter against Smart. Love for 3. The rebound by Malone.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Smart passes to Edwards. Jones sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Porter. Pass to Love. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range. Love's got 8 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Out to the right wing. Outside Edwards. And he drops that one in. Edwards got 5 points. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Clippers ahead, up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, better luck at that. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Golden State Warriors.
They are out of sync. Too much individual play. They got to work together to create better looks.
Hard to argue with that, given their field goal percentage here. An interesting postseason for the Clippers. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home those points. It's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Man, we've seen Kevin Love really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
So on the floor for Golden State, Marcus Smart out there with Edwards. Then it's Williams, and it's Jones in at the center position. Picked it! In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Edwards. Smart for 3. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, good decision by Edwards, feeding the outside shooter.
Porter pass to Love. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 17 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Smart looking around. Down low. Malone. Soft touch off the glass.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Smart against Porter. Outside Love. Lets the three fly. Buries it from 3. Love's got 20.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Edwards, the pass to Smart. Now here's Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Malone. Launches it. Porter pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Matthews. Outside Love. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Smart passes to Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
The first one falls.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Los Angeles leading by 18. Outside Porter. Outside Love. From behind the arc. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Outside Edwards. Shoots. And the Warriors miss again.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Gordon with a screen on Smart. Porter from outside. He buries it from 3. Porter's got 5 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Smart passes to Edwards. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Man, we've seen Kevin Love really having a great game.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
Attention everyone, we've got your hoop crew ready to go. Let's hear it for them.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Smart finds Edwards. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Malone. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Kevin Love. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Smith, he's checked in for Los Angeles. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Smart against Porter. And here's Gordon from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Smart with the ball. He's got 6. To the middle. Edwards looking it over. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Warriors trail by 21. Now Smart. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith passes to Matthews. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Gugliotta. Back to Smart. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Smart. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Now here's Porter. Give him 8 for 3. Gordon. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Parks. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
Los Angeles leading by 19. Gordon on the wing. Smith with a screen on Edwards. And here's Gordon from the arc. Park pulls it in.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Smart for 3. Drains the triple. Smart's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Rasmussen. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Gordon, the pass to Matthews. Here's Rasmussen. Back to Porter to stop the drought. And again, it's the Clippers missing. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smart outside. Here's Parks. And it's all from three-point range. Oh, there's the alley. Fires away from way outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Los Angeles up by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Kevin Love out there with Smith. And it's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's Wesley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Smith, knocked away. Pass to Flynn. Let's go with a 3. He can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Now here's Love. Pass to Smith. Now Love. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wesley. And the shot no good. A bit short. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Anderson. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Smith passes to Wesley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
The Clippers making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Jones is checked in. And he drops it first. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Warriors with possession here. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Malone from outside the arc. And again, it's the...
Step out! Rebound! Kick it out! Kick it out! Hey. Yo, watch him! Pick! Hey. Step out! Step out! Step out! Shooter, no! Go. Pick coming. Rotate. Love. Just. Walk.
Let's go, fellas. Hey, I'm meeting.
Give me that.
Up next, the Trailblazers. taking on the Kings for the Portland Trailblazers. Just taking care of business in that first round. They allowed themselves a moment to celebrate. Now, all their focus is on Game 1 of the semifinals. Kings, Blazers, the NBA postseason coming up next. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Ball. McDaniel is out there with Smith. Then there's Vujacic. And it's Okafor, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Vujacic. Back to Ball. Goes up on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Quickly against Ball. Quickly looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Here's Yao. McDaniel grabs the miss. And it's Ball in the corner. Takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
So much confidence from Ball. Been doing that since he was a youngin'.
Pass to Christie. Launches it. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the King. Okafor lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Quickly. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Christie the pass to Quickly. Here's Leitner, covered by Smith. And the rejection by Smith. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Okafor. Over Leitner. And it's Okafor missing.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game. But still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
He gets it in there.
And you know he's got the size. But Yao also great touch around the rim.
Ball surveying the defense. All sorts of time. And it's Leitner with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
To the middle. Here's Kukoc. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Vujacic. Ball from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got 11.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Quickly. Outside, Kukoc. Here's Leitner. Kukoc, a screen on Smith. Here's Leitner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ball with a wide open look. Again, Ball missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I think Yao better get very used to this. He's going to be a magnet for fouls with his size.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates. Keep in mind with Yao, it's not all about size. He's a skilled player in a big body, and that's a lethal combination.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Kings shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Quickly. Kukoc kicks to Quickly. Pass to Christie. From the top of the key, he buries it. Christie's got his second bucket tonight.
And Yao is a very willing passer, and it helps that he's able to see over the defense.
Smith outside, lets it go from deep, buries it from three-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Yao. And Okafor with the block. And they're moving it up. Shot from 12. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Quickly, a screen on Okafor. Here's Leitner. No scoring in this one. It's taken away by Smith. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So Portland ends up going with the new group. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Sims, the pass to Maxey. Williams, a screen on Lynn. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Portland, no good that time either. Kings leading now by 9. Out to the right wing. Lynn finds Craig. On the wing, Reed. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Reeves gets the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Sacramento Kings. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Torrey Craig. Jeremy Lin is out there with Austin Reed. And it's Robinson Earl in at the four-man position. To the inside, intercepted. Lin kicks to Felicio. Bounce pass, Craig. Lin, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Castanacci back to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Waters. Now Maxey. 4 on the clock. Inside. Here's Sims. And it's blocked.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Portland. Pass to Sims. Outside, Maxey. There's a good screen. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Sacramento leading by 12. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Kings. McDaniels checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Vujicic comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Ball in for Jeremy Lin. Outside, Ball. It's up a 3. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Castanacci. It's hauled in by the Kings. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ball, the pass to McDaniel. Here's Reeves, quickly covering. Clock at 6. Reeves against quickly. Reeves can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Yao. Over McDaniel. And it's good off the back rim and in. Yao's got 6.
And you already have such a smooth jumper, and it should only get better as his career progresses.
Back to Ball. Over Maxey. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Reeves. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter. Ball against Maxey. Pass to Christie. From downtown, Felicio with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Down low. And he lays it straight in. Felicio's got his second bucket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Castanacci. Over McDaniel. Najee, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Bounce pass from Reeves. There's Ball with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb
in the NBA.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Check in for comes in for Maxey. Sacramento also making some changes. Okafor comes in for Felicio. And it's Joe Smith in for Austin Reeves. On defense, the Kings. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Too quickly. They need this. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's Kukoc. Guarded closely. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Ball, the pass to Smith. Rebound by Yao.